The holidays are just around the corner and your home still isn't ready for the celebrations. Hi friends and welcome back to my channel OrgaNatic. Today I am sharing creative and quick DIY decor ideas that will bring festive charm to your home and lift your spirits in just minutes. And now let's get started. You'll never guess what you can make for the holidays out of regular milk cartons. They can be turned into the most adorable handmade Christmas houses, and it only takes a few minutes. For this project I am using a milk carton or any other Tetra Pak. The main thing is to rinse it well and let it dry. It has glued seams, so I leave that side in the back so the front of the house is smooth. This makes it look neater. Next, I take a marker and a ruler and draw windows right on the surface. They can be any shape or size. I leave a little space at the top for the future roof. Once the sketch is done, I carefully cut out the windows. A craft knife works best because it cuts quickly and neatly. Now comes the fun part. Milk cartons have a laminated film on the outside that you can peel off. This reveals the nice natural cardboard color underneath. Then I use scissors to shape the roof. I made several houses, each with different roofs and windows. I think the more details and variety, the more interesting the whole arrangement looks. Moving on to lighting, there are plenty of options. You can use an electric candle, but be aware they are usually not too bright, at least mine isn't. Another idea is a string of LED lights. You can either put the entire string in one house or spread it out among a few houses. A classic option is to place a tea light candle inside. For safety, always put it in a glass jar and never leave a lit candle unattended. Regular candles in a glass holder can work just as well. My younger daughter loved these houses, so we put them in her room. I used a small LED string for lighting and one string was enough for all 4 houses. I love that it has a 4-hour timer. We turn it on in the early evening and by the time my daughter goes to bed, the lights turn off on their own. It's so convenient and so pretty. You can set these finished houses on a shelf, a dresser, a cabinet or a windowsill. Personally, I like putting a tea light candle inside because it flickers so beautifully. It really feels like Christmas and makes the evening extra cozy. Best of all, no extra budget is needed. We are just using what we already have at home to make our own decor. I don't know about you, but the holiday season can get so busy. Between decorating, gift shopping and planning, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Luckily, I found ways to stay organized and creative thanks to today's sponsor Skillshare, a community that's been helping me to tackle everything, from holiday chaos to personal goals. Skillshare is an amazing learning community with thousands of classes and topics like productivity, crafts and even home organization. Whether you are looking to get through the holidays stress-free or start fresh in the new year, there is a class for you. Recently I took a class on mastering Google Calendar and it completely transformed the way I organize my time. It taught me how to create a calm and productive digital workspace by batching tasks, time blocking and customizing my calendar to fit my needs. Whether it's scheduling time for DIY Christmas projects or making sure I don't miss any holiday errands, it's been a total game changer for staying on track this season. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Get started today and take this chance to explore your creativity and simplify your life. What's Christmas without a tree? But there is one thing I don't like about ours – that cross-shaped stand at the bottom. Last year I made a basket to cover the base and I really liked the result. It's a simple, budget-friendly and accessible way to spruce up your place without spending a lot. This year I decided to do it again, but with a rectangular base instead of a round one. First I measured the length of each side of the stand. Then I took a cardboard box from a delivery and cut out 4 pieces of cardboard. From here it's super easy. I taped 3 of the pieces together using painter's tape. I put double-sided tape on each cardboard panel, and now I can start decorating. Like last year, I'm using the same jute rope. I need to secure the end of the rope at the bottom of the box. I made a small slit and taped the end of the rope inside the box with painter's tape. Then I just started wrapping the rope around. The double-sided tape does a great job holding it in place. But wrapping rope by myself was so tiring, so I decided to pull the tree out of the stand. That made things go much faster. Once the rope was fully wrapped, I took some white tinsel and decorated the top of the box just like last year, making the base feel cozier. The fluffy tinsel also helps fill the gap between the box and the bottom branches. By the way, you don't have to cut off any extra rope or tinsel, just tuck them inside the box. You can also hide the plug for your string lights in there when you are not using it. I love the result. I also love that after the holidays I can easily take everything apart, roll up the rope, throw away the cardboard and make a new stand next year. Plus I don't have to worry about storing it. This year I wanted to make some of my own Christmas tree ornaments, so I ordered a 4 inches white silk ribbon and cut it into lengths of about 50 inches. There are lots of ways to tie bows, but I decided to keep it simple and use the easiest method. My little helper this time is an ordinary lead organizer, though you can use a book just as well. It's super easy. I wrap the ribbon twice around the organizer's pegs, then wrap one end around the center to form the bow and tie the 2 ends together. It might seem a bit tricky at first, but once you've tried it once or twice, it's a breeze. Now that my bows are ready, I can start decorating the tree. No extra attachments are needed, just place the bow on a branch and it stays right there. I love how it looks. If you add a string of lights to this arrangement, the tree looks even more festive and stylish. This method is simple and inexpensive, and the result is pretty unique. Friends, let me know in the comments which of my 2 Christmas trees you like better. The first one with ornaments and a round base, or the second one with bows and a square base. And of course, please tell me how you decorated your tree this year. I always read all your comments and look forward to them. And the question of the day is this: what idea from today's video did you like the most? If you liked this video, please show it to me by hitting the like button. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you next week. Bye bye!